What's up, guys? My name is Michael, and today we got a pair of shoes that we're gonna do a review, on-court review. All right, these are the KD19s. They come in this nice green box, green and black, and comes in this KD wrapped cash money thing. And these are the orange colorway here. All right. Get a good grip of that traction pattern on the bottom. It's pretty shiny. So it's very there's two small Nike logos, one on this side and one on this side, and then the signature KD logo right there. Another small Nike logo right there. I'm gonna go through with this. This is the first time I put him on. And then there's number 7 for him right there on the back. So let me just get these out of the box. So there's no additional lacings that come with these, but they look like they're pretty padded. Usually they say ZoomX foam, and there's another little 7 right there. But I'm not seeing anywhere that it says ZoomX padding. So most likely this is Nike React padding. But I'm gonna have to double check. I do wear a size 13, so do with that information what you will. I'll tell you if they're too small or what, but I just got to put them on. It looks like it does have a Zoom Strobel unit in there, so I didn't really read the reviews. I just bought it before anyone else did, so I can actually have one in my size. But so far looking pretty good here. Definitely feels pretty small. Definitely feels really small. My foot ain't that narrow, but we'll make it work for this video. So there we go. There's some speed. I think they just got a little bit of film. A little bit of film on the bottom that needs to be worked down a little bit. But I'm gonna run at full speed and try to stop right in front of the camera. So, pretty picky, kind of just get there, right? Move pretty good, traction's pretty good. I don't know if there's any, the way they are, it's pretty flat, but I definitely want to check out the jumps in them. Pretty good. I mean, pretty average for a Nike shoe. That's what it seems like to me. But I could do a couple more. First, I'm gonna do some 90-90 stretches for hip mobility. Yeah, warm up real quick. I'm not gonna. So the dunk wasn't pretty, but I got it. All right. So it kind of confirms my suspicion about these being any other, regular Nike basketball shoes. Like, buy them, sure, if you got an old pair of shoe that is like falling apart or something like that. But there's honestly not anything new tech, new anything that's any better. They are very snug to the foot, so if you like that, that's pretty good. Overall, with these shoes, I like the cushion. It's pretty cushionable. The last pair of KDs that I owned was KD 15s, and that arch support really sucked. It really hurt my arches every time I played in those, and it would hurt within like the first 10 minutes of me playing in those. So these are definitely one up from those back in a while ago. That's probably like 4 years old now, but these are pretty good so far. I am getting a lot of tension up in here, but I don't know if you can tell, but this isn't as pointed as it may look. This little nut goes out a little bit to help alleviate some of that. So a lot of cushion for, you know, your stops and your brakes. So I just want to say, just took the shoes off. Here's what the wear looks like. Breathability is not very good. My socks are kind of soaked from just shooting around and dunking a little bit. But I mean, breathable mesh, but it's just this whole thing is all sealed off. So it's kind of difficult to say what, with more playing time, how hot your foot will get. But if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. We'll catch you in the next one.